Hello loves, and welcome to another organization idea and tips. If you're interested on how I go about storing and organizing my home fragrances, stay tuned. This small shelf unit was located inside of my guest bathroom linen closet. If you remember the tour, it was tucked under the last shelf inside that closet. Well, it has an update. As you can see, those spotted boxes are there. If you remember in Breeze Fabby Finds, those boxes was introduced to you guys, and I said you would see them again, where here they are being used in my scented candles organization. So let's get ready for the tour. Okay, so we're going to take these two boxes and I'm going to show you how I went about organizing it. So I was trying to figure out what's the best way to explain or show you how I organize this, and I decided instead of going from shelf to shelf just talking about it, I thought it would benefit you more if I actually showed you what's inside the boxes or containers and let you see how I organized it. Let's get started. These are the two boxes I took from the first shelf, and as you can see, they are labeled. We have the odorless tea lights at the top, and then we have some fragrant wax bars at the bottom. Now these boxes are not all that fancy. I just created them. This box here came from TJ Maxx, and it was in a different colors, and so it didn't match my decor. So I just basically had some Dollar Tree gift wrapping paper and just rewrapped it, and then used some washi tape and decorated the edge, and that's how we did that. Pretty simple, right? So inside of here is the odorless tea lights. Now, I love these. You can use these in different ways, and I like using them on my buffet, or I like using them in my warming, what do you call those? Those fragrant warming containers. I'll show you what I'm talking about later on in the video. But basically, you put these tea lights in the bottom of that warming element, and it will warm up the wax. So it's great to have an odorless one, and so you won't have two scents come together and forming something that's not very pleasing. So you know what I mean. These are just regular tea lights that you can get at Michael's or any craft store. So there's nothing fancy about it. I think I got these at maybe Pier 1 or Kirkland's, not quite sure. But they're quite cheap. They don't cost that much. They give you a lot of them in the bag or in the package, and they go a long way basically. So this is how I store them inside of a nice box. I believe they came 30 in a package. So I got everything in here except for maybe 3 of them. So I chose a great box for that. And like I said, this box came from TJ Maxx. I just rewrapped it in Dollar Tree wrapping paper, and that was that. So that's that box. The second box is made from a candy box. I believe it was Godiva, and I wrapped it in Dollar Tree wrapping paper. These are my fragrant wax bars. And these are the wax bars I was trying to explain, what you can use the tea lights on, the odorless ones, because these are fragrant. This is gardenia, or gardenia. Can't talk. This is gardenia. I purchased at Kirkland's for about $2.95. There's 6 wax bars in here, or 6 wax cubes that forms a bar, and you just basically break it off and place it on top of your heating element, light your tea light, and it will fragrate your home nicely. Not sure how long it lasts, maybe an hour or 2. Not sure. If anyone out there know how long these things last, put a comment below and let me know, because I don't know how long they last. But there's 6 in here. It's by Cobblestone Candle. I don't buy these very often because I only use them in my guest bathroom when I have guests. And I like using those because it makes the bathroom smells really good. And I like flowery scents. I'm not into the food scents, you know, like your fruit and peach cobbler and cinnamon bun. You know what I'm talking about. I don't do food, not in fragrances or perfume. So that's what's in these two boxes. Now we're going to take the rest of the tour for the top shelf so you can see what's on the top shelf. So along with those two boxes, I store my votive candle holders. And remember this right here, this glass bowl? I introduced you guys to this bowl in Breeze Fabby Fine last week or so. And I purchased them at an estate sale for 50 cents each. I purchased 2 of them. And I wasn't sure what they used them for because there was no evidence what it was used for. And I thought this would be a great votive. So I thought, this would look really, really nice with a nice candle sitting in here like that. Isn't that gorgeous? On top of a nice vanity, on top of your bathroom or your dresser. I think that is gorgeous. And this is a beautiful, beautiful bowl that can be used as a votive. Now also I have this one that I purchased at Pier 1. And I also have this one that I purchased at Pier 1 for $1.95. And I bought 4 each of these. So this is where I keep my votive candles on the first shelf. Okay, on the second shelf were these boxes, and this package here, I showed you this in Breeze Fabby Finds last week from Ross. These are scent sachets. You can use these in so many ways. They're so versatile. Inside your closet, your drawers, inside your boots, your coat closet. One friend had a great idea that I can't wait to try. She opens these up and pour them in her artificial plants. And she said they smell real. I guess they do. I'm going to try it and see if it works for me. So that's, you get, let me see, how many in here? 8 in a pack. And this was from Ross. And then we have these 2 boxes that was stored on the second shelf. Some more scent sachets here. And then we have these small scent diffusers. Now, let's look at the sachet box. This was a beautiful box that I purchased at TJ Maxx. Now, it stores all of my different scents here. I purchased all of these from Kirkland's, and they were $1.99. The problem with these scent sachets, if you leave them all out, if you have different varieties and you just leave them out like that, the aroma will be very powerful. So I like to enclose mine in a box to keep them longer. So they have some beautiful spring ones. This right here is Light Bloom. Smells very pretty. Dream Big, I'm not sure what that's about, but it smells like lavender, I think. It has on the back suggestions on how you can use this. Bathrooms, vacuum bags, trash cans, closets, automobiles, and gift baskets. So these are the suggestions they give you of how you can go about using these. Here's another pretty one, Summer Romance. It's one of my favorites, Spa Day. We have Venice, another Spa Day, English Ivy, Paris, another Venice, Sea Spray, and another favorite of mine, White Linen. All of these smell so great, and they fit perfectly inside of this box. This box was purchased at TJ Maxx. And like I said, if you're interested, check out my Breeze Fabby Fine video, and I tell you all about this box here. So that's what we have in here. All of my scent sachets. Then we have our small scent diffusers. Now, I haven't tried these yet. I normally purchase the large ones, but these are new. I don't remember seeing these recently. But they came from Pier 1. They're $6.95 each. This is vintage linen, pink champagne, which is a rose smell, sweet anisette. Now, I don't know what that's about, but it smells good. I'm not quite sure. I can't place the scent. But they're $6.95 each. They are so cute and small, very decorative. I don't know if you can see it without the reflection in the way, but yeah, I love these. This is a great idea to have a smaller one. I don't know if they last as long as the bigger ones. I think the big one lasts 60 days. Maybe this lasts about 30 to 45 days. Not quite sure because I haven't used these yet. This will be my first time using them. So I'll let you guys know how they do. But this is where I store my diffusers and my scent sachets. Okay, on the third shelf is all of my candles. So we have about 15 different candles on this shelf. I'm just going to show you some of the ones that I like. We have these odorless candles in here, in this container. And they're your larger than tea light candles here. There's 4 of these in here. So we have the odorless candle in this box. Now this is another box that came from TJ Maxx. You may notice a difference though. I changed the top by putting some craft paper from Dollar Tree and then reapplied the bow. In Breeze Fabi Finds, you will find that this was a different color and different pattern. This is one of my favorites. This is Tranquil Lotus. This came from TJ Maxx. It was $6.95. It burns for 33 hours, approximately 33 hours. So this is one of my favorites. Here's another favorite of mine called Fresh Cut Gardenia. It burns for 33 hours. So this is a new one because I used up the other. And then in this box is my scented mini bogies. Now, they're tea lights, but there's just a French word for tea light. We have inside of here 2 packs of 12 in this box. So we have sweet, so you can't see that without the reflection. There you go. Sweet anisette, and we have the champagne rose. And I paid $7.95 for these, and they're from Pier 1. And they're a new scent. I haven't tried these. Matter of fact, these are the same scents as the mini diffusers. So I can't wait to try those. So this is what's stored on the third shelf. Here is all the remainder candles that's stored on the third shelf. I love that marine musk. I think that came from Target. There's a larger fresh cut gardenia. I think that burns for about 56 hours. And then we have that lily was given to me as a gift. Same as that wood wick. I haven't burned that yet. I'm not quite sure. Is wood wick one of the better wicks you can have on a candle? Give me a comment in below and let me know. Do you like the wood wick better? So these are what I have behind the candles and boxes that I showed you. And this is where I store all of my larger candles on the third shelf. Okay, so the last shelf is where I keep all of my larger scents. We have room sprays here. We have lavender and vintage linens. The room sprays I try to match with my other scents. Like lavender, I have lavender oils here. The vintage linens, I have oils for that. So some of these I ran out, so I have to get them replaced. But I normally try to get all the scents matching sprays and candles and oils. So those are my sprays that I keep down here. This is a Midnight Musk hand poured candle. I purchased this from Tuesday morning. This smells so good. And it's very hard to find it again. So I kind of savor this, the last box that I have, because I bought 4 of these boxes and I'm down to my last 3. So I'm trying to savor it. I don't want to use it, but it smells so good. So I like this. This was from Tuesday morning. And then this big box here is where my larger diffusers. I keep my larger diffusers in here. And remember I was trying to explain that wax melting thing? Well, this is what is used. You plug this into the wall socket and you put the wax squares up there and you turn it on with this switch and this would melt. Now this one is electric. They do have the ones that has a hole here that you can place a tea light in. Is bigger, but you can place a tea light in there and it would melt the wax and infuse your room with a beautiful smell. And I love this. This one has a bulb inside of it, and the bulb light shows in these little holes here, and it has the little area where you can put the wax. So I like this one too. I haven't used it yet because I normally use the bigger ones that you use a tea light for. And then we have the bigger diffusers that I purchased from Pier 1. I get most of my scents from Pier 1, but I do catch them on sale at Target and at TJ Maxx. This one for $16.95. Sometimes I don't want to spend $16.95 for these scents, and I go where the bargain is. So TJ Maxx and Target have some great bargains. That was Sapphire Orchid. And this one is called Braise Nocturne. So that one was for $16.95. And I keep these inside of this box here. Nice large size box. Keep them stored. And then we have these refillable oils. These are what you could fill up those diffusers with. The small one and the large one. And here's the vintage linen, the Sapphire Orchid, lavender, and Braise Nocturne. And this was purchased at Pier 1's. I believe they're about $15.95 each. And it's pretty steep. So I went and tried to catch them on sale or use a coupon. Like this one was $11.88. And I used a coupon on most of these. So those are all of my scents. Well, that would do it for this video, my friends. Hopefully I've given you some ideas and tips how to store and organize your home fragrances. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like for more organization, decor, and innovative ideas and tips delivered to you weekly. Until the next video, smooches!